The first dawn, when the world was young, the earth was wrapped in mists and silence. The ground was soft and new, like clay fresh from a potter's wheel. No footprints marked the soil, and no voices echoed across the valleys. The trees stood tall and untouched, their leaves whispering secrets to empty air. It was in this pristine world that the first ones awakened. They emerged not with a sudden burst, but slowly, like flowers opening to morning light. Their eyes opened to see the golden sun for the first time, their fingers touched dew-kissed grass, and their lungs filled with the sweet air of dawn. There were two of them at first, a man and a woman. They had no names yet, for there was no language to name things. They discovered their voices gradually, first through sounds of wonder, then through gentle hums that mimicked bird song, and finally through words that formed naturally like water finding its path downstream. The first ones learned from everything around them. The birds taught them about flight and freedom, though their own feet remained bound to earth. The trees showed them how to stand strong and grow slowly. The rivers taught them about persistence and change. From the wolves, they learned of family and loyalty, and from the bees, they discovered community and work. They were not afraid, these first ones, for fear had not yet been invented. They walked with the lions and slept beneath stars that seemed close enough to touch. When the woman first laughed at seeing a monkey's playful antics, the sound was so beautiful that it became the first music. When the man first cried upon witnessing a sunset, his tears became the first poetry. As seasons passed, they discovered fire, not by making it, but by finding it in lightning strikes. They learned to keep it alive, to feed it carefully, to respect its power. Around the flames at night, they began to dream of more than just themselves. They dreamed of others like them, of children, of a future filled with voices and footprints. And so it was that more people began to awaken, emerging from the earth like seedlings in spring. They came in all colors and forms, each unique as different flowers in a vast garden. The first ones welcomed them, teaching them what they had learned, sharing the words they had created, showing them how to live in harmony with the world that had birthed them. But as more people awakened, the world began to change. The pristine silence gave way to songs and stories. Footpaths appeared where there had been none. Tools were crafted, shelters built, and gardens tended. The first ones watched as their children, all of humanity, began to shape the world around them. Sometimes, when the moon is full and the night is quiet, it is said you can still feel the echo of those first days. In moments of perfect silence, when you stand alone in nature, you might catch a glimpse of what the world was like when it was new, when the first ones opened their eyes to greet the dawn.